Oscar, topically relevant speech with a great message and delivered well. I congratulate you and thank you for coming down to Santa Cruz to be with us today. You started off, I thought, very well in that you were delivering, in my opinion, a serious speech. So you came to the lectern dressed seriously, suit, appropriate clothing, and that set the tone for the rest of your talk. The first thing you did is that you grabbed the audience's attention. You played off your title, Sweet Territory of Silence, and you went, shh, and you waited. And everyone was quiet and listening to you. That was a great way to get control of the audience. And then throughout the talk, the way that you carried yourself helped deliver your message. As I said, it was a serious talk. Your deportment was serious. Your gestures were appropriate to the message you were making. They weren't wild. They were controlled. I thought they were relatively close to the body, and they were very distinct to the points that you were making. So they really helped emphasize your talk. You had a nice command of the stage. You weren't running about, well, gesturing widely, as I said. So you used the stage appropriately, again, all as part of emphasizing the words that you were saying. So what you projected to us visually helped strengthen what you were telling us orally. As I mentioned, you had a nice, strong opening. You also had a very good closing. So you tied your opening with your closing and reminded us all what your entire subject was about. I like the way that you enumerated when you wanted to come up and tell us points. You enumerated those items so that we knew I've got 2 points to talk about, A, B. I've got 4 things to tell you, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we knew how many things you were to cover, and we knew where you were in that list so you wouldn't lose us. Some suggestions. At one point in the talk, you kind of stepped out of character and you said, "Ladies and gentlemen." And for a second, I felt like I was going into a commercial and you were going to sell us gold or something. So that just kind of, I thought, disrupted the flow of your talk and wasn't necessary because you already had us. At one point, when you did your enumerations, and I didn't write down what they were exactly, but you talked about 2 items, and then when you came back and you talked about those 2 items again the second time, the second time you went to A's and B's, so a little bit different from the first, and so a little bit of disconnect between those 2 subjects. When you were talking about your 4 items, you said, when did you stop? And you did 1, 2, and you got to the 3rd, you said, when did you stop? But then you elaborated with an extra sentence, and again, that wasn't necessary. You could have either used that in place of the closing of that sentence, or just eliminated it completely. Overall, you gave a great speech. It was very inspiring, well delivered, and you captured, I think, the interest of the entire audience. And I hope that we have the opportunity to listen to you again. Oscar, thank you.
Thank you.